Well, some more absolutely extraordinary local council by-election results this week. And I wrote about this morning over at Heathen News. If you haven't yet, click on the link below to go and read that article and stay in touch with me over on my Substack, where you can read all of my articles and have them delivered direct to your inbox. But look, the trend is absolutely clear. It is Labour and the Tories continuing to see their vote shares across the country absolutely collapse as Reform make gains. And that is why you're seeing the establishment smear machine in full throttle at trying to destroy Nigel Farage. But it won't work. These campaigns very rarely work. The public can see through them. And that is backed up by these local council by-election results, which I have to say are pretty spectacular this week. We start off in Telford, a narrow Labour hold, but just look at that Labour percentage going from around 70%, over 70%, down to just over 40%, and Reform just behind there, just behind Labour, the Conservative vote share more than halving. In Wales, some really spectacular results this week. A big Reform gain you can see there from an independent, a big result there, over 40% of the vote again. In Harborough, you can see there a Reform gain from Labour. Just look at that Labour vote share again. So Reform gain from Labour there. In Bolton, you actually saw, I believe this is a local independent group, holding that seat, but Reform in second. But look, one of the real features of this week, and we've seen this time and time again, and I still don't understand why people aren't picking this up, is that under Kemi Badenoch, rather than improving, rather than support for the Conservatives increasing, it continues in a lot of areas to absolutely collapse. Just look in Aberdeenshire, where there was an SNP gain from the Conservatives this week. Reform now the main challenger to the SNP there, and that Tory vote almost halving. In Wales again here, a Liberal Democrat gain from the Conservatives. Look at the Conservative vote share, folks. Look at the Labour vote share, basically nothing. But the Conservative vote share, I mean, that's beyond a collapse. That is a staggering decline, with Reform almost taking that seat, a narrow second place there against the Lib Dems. In Cheshire West and Chester, you can see an independent gain from the Conservatives. Their vote share up slightly there, but still losing that seat. And then in Dorset, a Conservative hold, but again, look at the Conservative vote percentage, decreasing massively. And again, Reform almost taking that seat, not quite, but the Tory vote there collapsing. And finally, in the Cotswolds, you can see there the Liberal Democrats holding on to that seat pretty easily, but the Conservative vote share down again. And so what emerges now outside of the Westminster bubble, that I have to say increasingly is just talking to itself again and not looking at what is going on across the country in terms of vote share and support, is this, that the aggregate results since the local elections earlier this year so far are Reform up 5, the Conservatives down 3, the Greens up 2, the Lib Dems steady, and Labour down 3. So what you're seeing still is Labour and the Conservatives going backwards, with Reform gaining across the country. Please do let me know your thoughts though on that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course as ever, cheers for watching.